Hey besties, welcome back to the weekly download. Today we're discussing the vacation that never was because reefs come first, Bad Bunny getting feisty with ice, and some of my takes on relationships you probably need to hear. So grab that one hoodie you thought you never used, a warm cup of Milo, and let the download commence.
This show is sponsored by Ignite Media.
If you needed an excuse for why you get your significant other a last-minute gift, you can say you may carry them to St. Martin's for a vacation, but they closed the island down for 9 months. My hot take, 100% agree. Would hate to be in that situation, but it is needed. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Tourism loves to sell paradise, but it rarely pays the therapy bill. Boats, plastic, loud music, bonfires. They're slowly killing natural flora and fauna. And yes, the locals are making money during the high season, but it chips away at their future earnings. Because if the coral dies, the tourism economy dies permanently. This shutdown is a reminder that sustainability isn't cute branding. It's hard decisions, short-term loss versus long-term survival. Remember what we said about delayed gratification, besties? Sometimes a harsh no paves the way for a smoother tomorrow. Bad Bunny went on the Grammys stage and said, "Before I thank God, ice out." Not a whisper, not a subtweet, on live TV 1 week before the Super Bowl. That's not bravery. That's big man behavior. That's like going to your granny house and calling out the family drama before saying grace. The Grammys love music by Latinos and rhythms from the Caribbean when it's dancing, but get real quiet when it starts talking back. Bad Bunny used the biggest mic in music to remind people that migrants aren't criminals. They're humans chasing survival. And honestly, if speaking up makes you controversial, maybe the system deserves the smoke. Culture always moves first. Policies just catching up slowly, like the internet in a rain. Belize felt one little cold front and the school said, absolutely not, casual day. Sweaters out, boots on, online classes from the Keys. Meanwhile, half of us digging through the drawers like, where I even get a jacket from? Belize cold hits different because we're built for sun, not survival mode at 6 a.m. But it's a very good look at how quickly we can feel unprepared for the varying weather patterns. Don't forget to stay up to date with weather from our very own meteorology app, which was released by the National Meteorological Service. So, welcome back to Shin's Lukewarm Takes. This time, I'm talking relationships. My first take is the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. I say this because my other hot take is self-care not pretty. Digital self-care is supposed to be about wellness, mental health, and taking care of yourself. But research shows it can actually backfire. Like Pooja and Raj calls this the toxic self-care paradox. What that means is all those perfectly curated feeds with yoga poses, green smoothies, and zen corners, instead of inspiring you, they can make you stressed, anxious, and constantly comparing yourself to everyone else online. Raj explains that this comes from something she calls aesthetic toxicity and toxicity of self-optimization. In short, self-care online often becomes less about actual wellness and more about performance. Your health and happiness start feeling like a competition, measured in likes, views, and followers. Scholars like Carol Gilligan and Joan Tronto have shown that care should be about relationships, context, and ethical responsibility. But online, that focus gets lost behind algorithms and social pressure. Real self care isn't performative, aesthetic, or about productivity. Raj urges us to rethink care in a more inclusive and resilient way, focusing on emotional health, community, and genuine well being. Next time you're scrolling, take a step back, breathe, and focus on you and yourself offline. That's where the real glow up happens. No filters, no likes, just authentic care for your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, the real relationship you need to work on is the one with yourself. Self care isn't always pretty. Healing can be messy, but it's worth it. Like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a lukewarm take. Stay woke, stay kind, and keep thriving, besties. Download complete.
The views and opinions expressed in the weekly download are solely those of the hosts and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Ignite Limited.